Sit on the table. So, shall we?
Yes, yes, we shall. Yes, please, people, let's sit.
Well, this will be the fun part of today's evening. We finally got here.
More fun than trains?
Yes, even more fun than trains.
What is more fun than trains? Money!
We will. Well, you will have.
Money for trains.
Yes!
Okay, you will have an opportunity to talk about money specifically. So, let me just say what it is. Hi everyone, my name is Veronika Ilina, and today we will be having together the QA negotiations quest, where you will need to survive your leader's mood swings. And yes, your big boss, big bad boss, will be the Vitaly. But first, to just give you some perspective on what's going on. In Daylight, I am a senior employer brand and internal communications manager, so I know a thing or two about communications, negotiations, and stuff like that. But at night, and as you can see, this is time, I'm a game master, and I love everything like RPG related. I even turned some dices into earrings, so yeah, I'm really into it. And this is why this workshop will be the way it will. So the format is something like this. Now I will give you some intro on rules and how everything works. Then you will check out the characters. We will have 2 of them, and you can unite in 2 groups and present their ideas. So they have some problems, they want to talk to their boss about it, they have some background about it, and you as a group will need to prepare a pitch and try to convince Vitaly to give you a salary raise or implement something new and shiny. But the thing is, Vitaly's reactions will be randomized, but really actually randomized, this way randomized. So we will never know what will happen next. Yeah, more about it later. So the idea is you will get the characters, you will act like them and try and pitch ideas to Vitaly. Then we will regroup and, well, maybe polish some of your approaches to this negotiation and try again and see if your ideas will survive the roll of the dice. So, scenarios that we have today. Bob is out. We won't be having Bob here, but the request of salary raise, Team Daniel, and this is this table. If you want to negotiate a salary raise with the boss, please join this table. And Team Anna will suggest a process change. So how does it work? The boss will have 6 moods. First, grumpy lead, and when we see 1 on the dice, he will just go, no, just no, I don't like it, no, just go away from me, I won't give you any salary raise, whatever. And so on. More about these moods. So first, if you see the 1 on the dice, it will be just like totally no logic involved, a complete denial. Whatever you say, he doesn't care. You know, you've met bosses like this. I did. So what to do with him, right? We will know quite soon. If you see the 2 on the dice, he will have plenty of arguments why your argument is just a bad one. 3 is for, well, not sure boss. Like, he nods, but he doesn't agree to anything. He just, yeah, it would be nice to have some new processes, but no, it's so difficult, and how do we do it? So once again, you need to pursue him and to make him believe you and approve your idea. 4 will mean that you will have all this like handy when you're pitching. 4 will mean that he will ask for some data, like show me some stats, show me metrics, why I need to give you the salary raise, whatever. 5 is about delaying this decision, like, yes, okay, sure, I will give you this salary bump, but like in a half a year, and we will make it your KPI. Nice an answer for your request, right? And well, how to work with it actually. And of course, there is this lucky 6. And this is sweet cinnamon bun mode. Vitaly usually, you can see him in this mode. So he's attentive, positive, and like it's even kind of strange if you look at all the previous variants, right? So the rules are really easy, just fair play. So please raise your hands who was at my previous workshop on negotiations. Okay, so please don't sit on the same table because it will be considered cheated. And yeah, I will give you some details on characters. They have all this story, like how senior they are, how long they are on the team, what they want, and what they don't. And you can add anything you want to make your pitch like more real. Names of team members, some metrics, whatever you want, but you can't add a game changer, right? You can't just suddenly become the best team player, the best deliverer, I don't know. So just stick to the script if you can. And of course, you can change the goal of the pitch. So if Anna wants to improve processes, please pitch what she wants, not something else. So, are you ready? Do you have any questions about this strange format?
RPG.
Thank you. Yeah.
Will we know about the mood of Vitaly?
No. No, so you have this idea, like I want to pitch an idea to Vitaly, and you just, you as a group create a pitch, yeah, and
Should cover all those 6 situations.
you better think of how to go around them, but you never know, right, how he will react. So you just draft a strategy, like what to highlight, what to talk about, what not, and then you will have this little presentation here. So you will have a picture from the team, just one person, right, who will deliver the first idea to Vitaly, just like, give me some more money, please. And then we see, for example, 6, and he's like, well, why not? Why not? Let's talk about it, sure. Then you think that it works, and you are like, okay, so I want this much. And we suddenly see 1. And he goes, no, it's too many. No, no, never. And it just goes on like this, yeah.
So we can go and see?
Yes, please. So Team Daniel about salary raise, and Team Anna about process changes.
Nice.
Everyone wants salary.
Of course. Please don't be shy. Even if you are on the different team, you also will hear the you also will hear the pitch and all the ideas. So, and if there is not enough seats on the table, just add them. It's free.
Okay, QR codes on the screen.
Yes. Here, so we have Team Daniel and Team Anna. Here you can scan the codes and see what is their situation.
What's happened with Bob?
Sorry?
What's happened with Bob?
We don't have space, for Bob today.
We need 4th dimension, yeah.
You already
So,
fired him, yeah?
Team Daniel and Team
I
Anna.
was in bad mood and I fired him.
Oh no, he was so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, do you want anything to drink? Do you want me to bring you drinks?
So,
Be careful.
your task.
The roll will be not 6.
Yes.
Sorry, I'll interrupt you for a second. Your task is to read your case, draft a strategy, like what do you want to say, right? Prep the pitch, and one of you will present. So you need to choose, Timena, hi. You need to choose who will be presenting, just one person. Good luck with that.
Yeah, because she has exactly this situation.
Do you want it? Okay. Wait, we will just, yeah. Who will be presenting from your team? Your team. Who is the presenter?
Let's start from.
You can just
Okay, just a sec. Wait, just a sec. So, time's up, guys. You will have plenty of time on the second run. Hey, beautiful people, please. So first we roll for initiative, so we know who presents first. So first dice is Team Daniel, second dice Timena. And Timena wins, Timena goes first. So, the thing is that you've got your lead like in a corridor, and he has exactly 5 minutes. Shoot.
Hi, so we need to talk about our testing tooling. It's really outdated and laggy, and it really stops us. And I already found a solution, and I want to thank you to approve it. Here's the demo. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It works and it can be done. All the research work is done, so it's just your approval.
It's a lucky day for Anna.
Go ahead, mate.
But, well, what's next?
Oh, he agreed to I don't know. I won't.
But, well, so he agrees,
What's
and
the
then,
end state? What's the win condition?
well, he agrees, but do you have plan, like how would you do it?
So we start with a proof of concept. Then we try to switch one part of our system. If it works, we slowly start to integrating. That way the flow works, so we don't stop our system, our live system. We can do it in parts like a ship of Theseus.
Not a lucky day anymore.
Not sure. Not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it really sucks. For me, you know, I just find it annoying, you know, and if I lose my motivation, it will drop, and I think all other developers, we're all human, and if something sucks, you don't use it, and you don't want to use it.
But you're talking about motivation, so you're saying fairly that maybe you will lose motivation, but you used to work with this for quite a while. So can you can you estimate your motivation loss?
We're all humans, and we have a logical part and we have an emotional part.
Wow.
Logically, I started eager and I was in alignment, but right now one part pulls me in one way, another in another way, and emotions are too powerful to fix them with logic.
Okay, so you worked with this in this state for 2 years. I understand your rationale. I'm totally for it. We currently have a lot to do. We currently have a few projects to work on. I suggest you go ahead with your project. I like the plan. I like the project. And let's review it. What is now Q2? Let's review it Q6.
Q6?
Yes.
Are you satisfied?
6 years.
It doesn't exist.
It exists if we overflow and underflow.
Yes.
So you are okay if it's implemented in a year from now?
I'm taking the joke seriously, so he's forced to acquiesce.
Okay, so
All good?
everyone satisfied, and maybe in a year you will have what you want. Okay, nice try. So,
Thanks, Anna.
he needs software 1 more year.
Yes, and Anna
That's
just chose
Sheet
it.
of thesis, we will
Yeah,
switch one pass.
that's actually quite an interesting point that you made, that he will suffer for 1 year. I've been in many companies, that's just my story, in many companies where results could be achieved in a very long time. And I was suffering. I chose not to suffer anymore, so I worked for a small company, for an agile company. But again, at certain periods of time, maybe it's a good way to go, maybe. It's just another option.
Yep, totally. But let's hear Daniel and his try on salary bump.
Hello, dear boss.
Please a little bit louder, so.
Okay.
It's like an email.
Yeah. So, hey, I wanted to talk to you about salary raise. I checked the market, and it seems I'm a bit underpaid, and I would like to get a 25% raise.
I think it's a good discussion. Why don't we discuss it? Yeah, I like the discussion. So you showed the initiative that you came to me. You spoke about the problem and you suggested a solution. Yeah, why not? Let's discuss it.
It's not even a problem, but I think I deserve more because it's been almost 2.5 years in the company, and I started just as a junior, and since then I had no complaints from colleagues and only positive reviews.
That is true, and yet very many teams, 3 of them actually, reported that QA, and you are part of the QA team, is slowing everyone down significantly. And though you said that your personal level grew, to which I tend to agree, and yet the outcome of the whole teamwork is very minimal. And if we start raising salaries, we will have to have layoffs.
Sorry, but I can hardly agree on this. I have cut the regression execution time by 10%, and we are delivering faster now. So we can see numbers if you want, and I'm not saying no, maybe something's not going right, but so far from what I see from my perspective in my team, it's
So you're saying there is a good progression, and you can prove it with numbers. Okay, so what we see now is we see some percentage growing. So let's proceed with this curve. Let's have another 200% growth in the next 18 months, and let's set you with OKRs and KPIs so that every month out of these 18 months you will show at least 10% increase.
Pure evil.
Yeah. Well, no, it's delaying with
Yes, but.
And then, well, why not? Yeah, I mean, I would agree with raising salary.
okay. I cannot promise you such results on such a long term because our company is still quite new and not very stable. But we can check results month after month and see where we are going. And so we'll have control of it. And I also have to mention that I was voluntarily mentoring other people, which other team members are not doing, and I can do it further.
Yeah, but no one asked you about it, right? I mean, seriously, no one even asked you. I mean, I asked you to test stuff. I asked you to test code, and what you're doing is not testing code. You're teaching some other people.
Yeah,
Seriously.
but you cannot deny that this also helps team and it helps to onboard people faster.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, please proceed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now.
Not fair play. 50%.
Yeah, maybe we'll do 50%, right?
Of course, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Too much bargain. No.
25.
Like, really? We are doing this?
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Okay, then maybe 20. But
Let's revise this. I mean, yes, you were doing good stuff. and yet I have a pushback from upper management on the outcomes. So I don't think I will get approval.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not threatening, but you have to understand that if I'm not satisfied with my salary, I will check the market and I will pursue other opportunities. And I like working in this company, believe me, but I want my raise, and yeah.
As I said, I think we can agree on that. We just need time. As I said, I'm being pushed by the upper management. I would advocate for raising you, for upping your salary. It's just going to take time. So next performance review in 6 months. Let's do it.
Time's up.
Yeah. Woo!
Nice run.
Secure 15.
Nice try.
Honestly, it's hard to live with this many boss.
Of course, yes, that's the whole point. So yeah, let's regroup and check. I want to give you some ideas on how to navigate it better as a second try, because you will have one right now.
But the second try is a new group, or
The same situation, same boss, same corridor, just like next day.
oh,
Yeah.
Alternate universe, yes.
Yeah.
same scenario. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I propose you to remember during any negotiations, I'll change the slide so it won't yes, let's just look at something cozy right now. Both teams mentioned your perspective as your character, right? From my perspective, my motivation. What do you know about their perspective and motivation? Actually, you know nothing in this case. And this is how we usually go in such conversations, right? Like we want something and we are just, I want something.
Yeah. I even hinted that I'm being pushed by
Yeah,
upper
he
management.
mentioned
This argument can be used.
he mentioned something is going on around him and you can use it. And well, how? First of all, I encourage you to be actually ready to negotiate, not just demand. This is something this team did actually, because they initially went higher, if I remember correctly, than they were supposed to, so they wanted to negotiate and meet in the middle here. Secondly, try and learn their perspective and be empathetic, because my emotions, well, this is very nice. What about their emotions? Because something is definitely going on and you can be there for them, not just ask them be there for you.
Team Anna
Yeah.
did when you said, okay, so he saw just intuitively that this is a good spot to end.
Yeah.
You did.
So to reiterate,
Okay. Okay.
It's
Fine. Great.
great strategy then.
Okay.
So,
Good strategy, yes.
and of course, anticipate questions and prep for them, and always look for this common interest, right? They want something, you want something, meet in the middle. And 2 crazy advices. You are ready? Learn from dogs and show your belly, and learn from cats and sit in the sun. What am I talking about? Well, show your belly goes like this, but not exactly. You don't need to lie around showing your belly. The thing is, when dog meets another dog, threatening one, like Vitaly here, big bad boss, to make sure that this little dog won't be seen as a threat, it shows its belly, right? And the big dog knows the signal. They're like, okay, well, you are just a small puppy, right? So you won't ask for my position for anything. So when do you use it? When your argument might undermine their previous decision. And when you talk to your boss, almost every argument undermines their previous decisions. Their previous processes are wrong ones. Their previous decisions about your salary are wrong ones. So it's a difficult situation for them, actually. So showing belly just helps to reassure their authorities, so they are still making the decision. And you can just say something like, here, I know you're the top expert, and this is why I wanted to talk to you about it. So look at the data, talk to me. Of course, it's still your decision. I just want like your perspective on this.
It's as if you help them to make the proper decision.
Yeah, you just help them.
Yeah, isn't it just one-sided? Isn't another tactic is to show your teeth and make yourself bigger? Because okay, on paper he is the boss, but hierarchically we can make him down, take the lead.
It can be done, but very, very rarely. Usually the politics works with a hierarchy.
Yeah, but it's also hierarchy, and you have to be good at it. And
Yes.
use it in lots, but it's also a tool.
Yeah.
You know, Machiavellian tactics is always a tool, but it's so fucking hard to make it.
It can work, of course, but it really depends. And this thing works like almost always. So if you are unsafe here, you can just roll with this and not try and
They're high risk but high reward.
Yeah. And of course, if you have like 10 offers on your table from other companies, you can come to your boss, and if you're one of the top developers in C++, let's say, in the world.
And you can always bluff that you are.
Yes, okay.
And he can too, you know. There was the hand.
Yeah, I mean, in neuroscience, there's evidence that shows that if you convince somebody or make a very strong argument,
Yeah.
25% of the time it sticks.
Mm-hmm.
But if you give them the space to make the same discovery on their own,
Yeah.
you'll have a 65% chance of that.
Just lead them to the thought you need. Yeah.
So convincing is actually very ineffective.
Yeah.
Persuading, like strongly persuading, is an effect.
So.
As a woman, I find this tactic quite intimidating, especially talking to men.
Oh, of course.
Well, can't agree more. Yeah. Yes, but you know, we can like discuss it separately. But there are like ways to like lower your threat level and show your teeth at the same time. Like, yes, I have this beautiful data that you're so very wrong. And okay.
So I'm sorry, it's just.
Okay.
I guess the
Def-
metaphor doesn't work here, right? Like, I guess that's where the metaphor breaks down, like in your case.
Not from every situation.
But I think like the underlying message is to find a win-win. Like, don't threaten your boss, be on the same side as your boss. And I think that applies.
Yeah.
Be equal, not show your belly.
That's what the metaphor breaks down here.
I don't want to manipulate people.
Oh,
That's what women
sometimes
are
you
taught
just
all
gotta
the
do it.
time.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
Yeah. I agree that sometimes it just not works the way we would like it to. But this is just one technique you might add or not add in your pocket, you know, and use or not use it. Another is from cats. You know, when this beautiful cat sits in the sun, it doesn't react. If you approach it, it just looks at you, hears you out, but doesn't care much, right? Like it enjoys the sun, and the idea is to try and make yourself feel like this cat, like really warm and cozy when you are entering a difficult conversation, because, well, any negotiation is a difficult conversation, and if you are already in this good mood and not nervousness, it's easier for you to understand that some random comments that your boss saying are just not about you, for example. It's about their problems, it's about their emotions, whatever. And so they won't affect you, and you stick to your ideas and your pitch. And once again, it's really not reactive animal in this condition, right? It just listens and thinks and then decides. Run from you, play with you, whatever, but it's just present in this conversation and not once again
I can
trying to overwhelm.
A little thing here.
Yeah.
In my experience, when I properly ask the manager if it's a good time to talk about this thing, this seriously have? Like if I totally empathetically ask about it, not just casually, is it a good time to talk? Yeah, by the way, here's my problem. But properly ask, like, do you actually have time and willpower to discuss this now? Or can we move it next week or some later?
And always do it after lunch.
What if the situation in the company or in the team is quite good to ask about the negotiation, but to you, but for the team it's quite stressful and it's not the best time to ask it.
Sorry, what do you mean for the team? I'm not following.
Let's say like pre-release time or something.
So they will say that they are like quite busy, for example, and reschedule this conversation with you, something like this.
So it's not about sitting in the sun. It means that sun is not really shining.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah, it
good
happens. And a few hints on how to handle different boss reactions. If you like, you also can take a photo. So this grumpy lead, when he just goes, no, 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 well, first of all, no could be not about you, right? Something is going on with them, what exactly? So try to be empathetic here and maybe propose some small steps towards your goal. If you gave your argument and they're like, here is my argument and yours just bad, don't proceed with arguing. Ask questions like what, why, how do I make my argument better, stuff like that.
Help me persuade you.
Yes, and the second point actually works the same. Help them understand, help them make this decision, give them specifics that they need, some clear criteria, measurables, simple proven frameworks, just like something it's easier to agree with. And of course, if they go like, show me stats, have the data, prove your point. And you did it already, actually. If he goes with like, let's make it your KPI, yeah, but let's make it like step by step, like let's create explicit criteria, periodic checkpoints, stuff like that.
That's the process.
Yeah, so we all will like have the same understanding if there is a progress. And if it's cinnamon bun mode, sweet cinnamon, it's a difficult phrase, sweet cinnamon bun mode. Just act quickly as you tried. And make your request as easy to accept as possible and confirm next steps. Like, okay, he says yes. What's yeah, like what do we do now? Do we go to HR and ask for the raise? Do we go to the team and set up a meeting to make this new shiny process? Whatever, like what's next?
It's actually quite a good advice here to ask the boss what are the next steps. So you agreed that you are raising your salary. Can you sign the paper and send it to HR now? Like something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you roll one.
Yes. But then again, this is a pure model.
So, yeah.
I have a comment, but probably. So the situation we simulated is actually, I wouldn't say that it is real because normally people do not change like vice versa.
It was iterations. So it was like by the various situations or iterations. Because for example, if you ask me about a pay rise and I tell you that the pay rise will happen in half a year, but only if you meet certain KPIs, let's say, certain goals, right? I mean, in 3 months, you come, the situation changes. Either I'm being laid off in a few months and I tell you no to any of your requests, I will tell you no, you will not get your pay rise and you just go away. Anything can change. So this model showed iterations or various scenarios which might happen during the process as well. Like, for example, if there is a pivot in the company, if the whole company pivots, all the previous agreements which are in progress may be broken.
So, let's have a second try. I'm not sure you actually will need 10 minutes because you're already good at it. So if you are ready before, just
Let's
like...
have 5 minutes.
Okay, let's try with 5 minutes and then... And yeah, we start from the beginning. Like the previous talk never existed. You have a fresh run, yeah. And maybe you want to change the presenter. Maybe just a thought. I'm not saying it was bad. It's just. Okay, okay. So, 5 minutes, people. Time's ticking.
Yes. Nice. Я вообще согласен про.
Are you ready? Nope. He is already in the corridor. So, yeah, let's roll initiative. Let's roll initiative. Who will be the first? Team Anna wins again. Congrats.
Okay. Have a second try.
Yes.
How do you feel? How was the lunch?
That is lovely.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Do you like it?
No, total shit.
Not a great start.
Actually, I brought my pie, which I did myself. Maybe you would like to try. It's better than the lunch.
Wow, this is amazing. Yes, I'm not even looking there.
Yeah, whatever.
Great. Actually, first, that what we want to say is that I came to you because I trust you, and your opinion is important for me. And I'm saying this honestly. It's not just because I want to get a good impression. What do you think about the current weather? Did you like it today?
What?
The weather is okay. I checked the forecast. It's pretty much the same as per the forecast. I'm like, if it's according to the plan, I'm all for it.
Good, great. Well, do you remember the last year there was a situation when we lost a customer?
Yep. Yeah. 2 million lost. Yes.
Yeah, that was not very nice. Well, but what I wanted to discuss with you is that we have probably one solution, but we want to discuss it with you first because there probably you have any other ideas of what we can do or how to make our processes better. So we want to get your feedback. We want to update our tool for the test management, and actually the problem with the customer was that there was a problem with requirements, and we didn't track them, and we didn't test one requirement, and then this situation found only on the customer side. What I did, I prepared some comparison between two different task management tools. And here you can see it on the presentation. There are some different criteria.
You already got the buy-in. He's like, yes, no presentation, please. Don't show it to me. It doesn't matter at this point. I'm for you.
The third criteria is the price for the license. You see that the first tool costs 100 euros per user per month, and the second costs 200 euros per month per person. And then maybe we can try to use the first one. What do you think?
I totally support it. Good call, good initiative. I like it. Let's do it.
Really? Great. But also we know that maybe changing the processes for the whole company at one time is a hard thing, and maybe we can make a mistake. So probably we can take a trial period, and actually this tool offers a trial period for 3 months. And we do not need to switch all the processes. Maybe we can just try to use it, and then we can again discuss it with you. Would you like it or not? And we can express our opinion. Did we like it or not? So what do you think about this?
Maybe we could improve our process without purchasing a tool and changing anything.
Yes, but actually the last year there was a real problem when we didn't map the requirements with the test case, and there was a problem on the customer side. So that's just a suggestion which we may took into account and try to improve it. What do you think?
I think we lost money there, and we're going to be losing time and effort here.
One. I'm sorry, but let's go on. So.
Proceed. Yes. Do it the team now. Yes.
I'll show you one.
Nice!
We totally agree that it should be absolute and proper team to improve our processes, but it's just a free trial. It's not hard to use. It can be done by team as a proof of concept without any loss, and we really can have a good feedback from our inner customer if it's helpful or not.
God damn, you are a captain, and this tool is making a mutiny here.
Nah, I don't like it. I don't like that idea.
Do you remember what happened to us back then? Do you
I-
remember we were in such a stress?
This is
We lost a customer.
This is lovely. For a second, I just love this pivot. Seriously, this is good. Okay, yeah. I mean, I once said that yes, it was a terrible, unfortunate event that belongs to a mill. That was crazy, but how can you prove that with a new test management system we will not have such a thing? Like, there is no direct causal link between a test management system and the absence of incidents.
Final pitch.
This is not fully correct. I have here all the statistics.
Mhm.
So I, myself, in my own time, I prepared these charts for you, right? Not only for you, but also for the team, for the company, right? So these are the
Beautiful.
charts, and
Mhm.
it shows, I can prove it, it shows the direct connection between that failure and
The lack of. Nice.
And
But anyway,
Okay.
this was beautiful.
Yeah.
Seriously, this was beautiful.
this was beautiful indeed. And the only thing that your team kind of lacked here, you asked him about the weather, you asked him about the lunch, but what are his goals, for God's sake? Like, what is important for him? How can you connect his goals with your ideas, for example?
You went in the right direction
Yeah.
here, because like I can imagine a situation when the company is growing, and we see companies like that. The company is growing and not giving a fuck about those two. It can be like that. Seriously, sometimes the cost of the incident is much low. Actually, in the automotive industry and in flying industry in the US, there is a cost of an incident, so that they know that it is easier for them to pay to all the juries, to pay to all the courts, to all the victims, rather than improve something. So it might be the case. You have to, you can think about it as well. But you were in a very
It was
yes,
a great
beautiful,
run, guys.
Beautiful
Yeah.
one. Yes, thank you.
And the second team, and then we will wrap it up.
Let's try a little.
Let's.
Let's try a little. Okay, so, hi Vitaly, how was your vacation? 3 weeks vacation! Loved it, yeah, great, great. So, is it a good time to take a small talk with you? Maybe we can leave and just go to some meeting room?
Yeah, let's go to a sauna. Yes.
Great. So,
The German one, please.
Yes.
very German, very German. Great, great. So, okay, maybe it's not will be very pleasant to hear this, but I see the market prices and I think I'm a little bit underpaid and I want to talk with you about this. What do you think about this?
Well, show me the market.
Yeah, you know, on the market I see already that the specialist like me can earn about 30% more than I earn now here in this company. So maybe we can talk a little about this, because I do a lot of things for company. For example, yeah, I know that when you hire junior developer or QA, I mentor them every time. I know that nobody wants this, but I do it voluntarily. So what do you think? Is it
The timing is good, but the discussion, I just don't like discussions like that. I pay you enough.
You think so? Yes. Okay, but maybe another question: how I can satisfy you or company to get more? Maybe we can talk about this. What do you think?
I just don't like bargaining.
Nice talk in the sauna. Sorry.
Yeah, let's speak about beer and sauna. Let's not speak about work.
Okay, but the one question about you. Yeah. Do you want to have more productive and more motivated team? I see.
But yeah, this is nice. Yes, but let's proceed. As if I said no.
No. Okay, no. In this case, I have question. So, Tali, I don't know, but maybe after vacation you decide to leave our company.
Maybe I'm not even sure about that. But yeah, I'm exploring my options. Yes.
Yes, but maybe I can somehow make it process easier for you.
It's not a lucky day, Daniel. Not a lucky day.
I thought we were friends, so maybe let's a little. For the last 2 years, I dive into automation and make our tests 10%, work tests 10% better, they are more stable. And maybe if you want to leave, you can just, I know if you leave, maybe you can just tell someone a word and I can take your place.
Yeah, let's prep all the data and that's a good one. But even if we went this direction, I would need data from you. I will need everything prepped.
Okay, yes, 10%. Also, when I come, I was just a junior, and I know that, to be honest, I already have some messages from another companies.
So you're more into other companies than working here.
No. That's why I came to you first. So maybe you can just tell me something. So, really, I have many arguments. You just, I understand. If you want to leave this company, I understand. But maybe.
Let's make it your individual development plan to become me. And yeah, in next year you can be promoted for sure.
Yeah, and let's talk about at least how much I can receive. Maybe 25%. What do you think about this? It's not fair.
It's not your lucky
You're
day.
not in that position yet. How do you want to get more money if you're not in that position? You're incapable of doing that yet.
But I'm out of argument, but maybe I can talk with someone else. Maybe if you leave it, yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay, I think we can
I
wrap
think so.
it up. Yeah.
I tried myself.
So let me just.
It was a bad luck.
And you know, this is exactly what my last slide is about. Like negotiations process is a complex one, and just because like many things interfere, and somehow affect us and the lead and whatever, not every negotiation will succeed, even the like perfect pitch, because, well, we don't have control over the situation and our boss. But we do have control over our preparation, our mood, our negotiation skills, and I would like to remind you to check in with their perspective, because Vitaly here has like a whole set of what he wants and never asked him. No one asked him. Like
in one discussion, I was saying that other teams were reporting that UQA are too slow.
Yeah, like you can work around
it. In
it.
another discussion, I said that we have tight budgets, and if I raise your salary, if I put your salary up, I will have to lay off others. There are two things.
And it's a difficult spot for it, definitely. And you still can keep talking about them, like seeing this perspective, not just going on with your arguments. But anyway, it was beautiful, people. Thank you. And this is it. Here are some books on negotiations and whatnot. And please show me this sign if you liked what we did here today. If it was fun, thank you. And thank you, Vitaly, our big bad boss. It was amazing.
Thank you so much. Folks, who registered for CASE?